What you Indian people eat every day? Screamed my classmates. Having moved to a new school, celebrating my birthday was the best way to make new friends. So I thought, but this was definitely not the way I wanted to celebrate my 13th birthday and build up my reputation. Cake became the dinner. After the party came to quite a traumatic end, I didn't understand why anybody ate my mom's spicy Indian curry, which by definition they should have their tears and nose running at the same time. See, I wanted to be the cool kid in school. Instead, ended up being called Hot Curry, my new nickname. After being rejected by my classmates, I pondered on this hot curry for quite a number of days, until one day I realized how I've been both stupid and foolish for being monocular in my vision, for not realizing that a majority of my classmates simply could not eat this food because they came from different cultures. I realized that I had a lack of understanding of multiculturalism, the root cause of why my party was such a disaster. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us first find the ingredients of what multiculturalism consists of. Find what makes it so unpalatable. And then let's cook a perfect dish by adding the right amount of solutions so that it can be savored by one and for all. Culture is defined as race, color, religion, and simply the way people dress. Culture is not an inherited behavior, but rather a learned one. See, it is passed on from generation to generation. Multiculturalism and diversity are at the very heart of America, as they accurately describe the demographics of this nation. With technology advancing at its current pace, our world is becoming a global village, with global interactions becoming more visible in businesses, workplaces, patient care, and even politics. As the Research Consortium Conflict puts it, cultural conflicts arise because of differences in values and norms of people who come from different cultures. This creates misunderstanding and misconception, which ultimately leads to malice and melancholy. Religious intolerance and racial strife form an engulfing wave that can divide our nation or our world at large. We can no longer afford to let this misunderstanding interfere with our advancement in humanity. We see cultural conflicts in our everyday lives. As a study finds that harassment over women's religious dress has been found in nearly a third of countries. A hijab is worn by a Muslim woman. A Christian bride wears a white dress, whereas a Hindu widow wears a white sari. So this implies cultural differences include clothing also. Social hostilities involving religion have reached a 6-year peak in 2014. After the catastrophic events of the Charlie Hebdo killings, the Islam fundamentalist brutal attacks, analysts have reported mounting evidence of Islamophobia in the general public. Even TV personality Pat Robertson aired his extreme views about Islam on live television. Racial intolerance is an area of cultural misunderstanding. The remarks that you can hear after Michael Brown's shooting can really poison the social relations in America. People like you and me hearing these bits and pieces and hearing all these people talk are confused and disappointed. So to understand various cultures and acknowledge the similarities while accepting the differences is the need of the hour than ever before. This is the central challenge of the 21st century, but if done correctly and quickly will strengthen our country with the coexistence of multiple cultures possible and peaceful. So what are the solutions to understanding multiculturalism? We can prevent cross-cultural conflicts by understanding the values and beliefs of people who come from different cultures through general reading, training programs, day-to-day conversations, learning from past experiences. This should start off from preschool teachers to politicians, doctors to diplomats, TV stars to rock stars. You, me, and everyone in this room can make a difference. Teachers incorporated this concept of diversity in schools in Rochester, Minnesota, and North Carolina, and the results are very encouraging. Teachers can talk about a certain country each month, focus on a student's ancestry, studying various foods from different cultures in health and nutrition classes. Even American troops receive cultural sensitivity training. They receive a cultural understanding guide, information stating if you see a foreigner blowing his nose and putting his feet on a table, do not get offended. This just means he is very comfortable in your presence. Even politicians can give their share and cause an impact, as Mr. Larry Hogan pledged to foster the culture of tolerance and mutual respect as he became Maryland's governor. Even the American Medical Association incorporated this concept of cultural competency and as an essential tool for primary care physicians. This significantly improved physician-to-patient relationships, which in turn improved patient care. We are more alike, my friends, than we are unalike. As Maya Angelou's poem, Human Family, sums up one of the most simple but complex lessons of global cultural awareness. So today we talked about our dish of multiculturalism and how, if not understood properly, it can make us sick, and how we can make a delicacy with our true and clear understanding of different cultures. So, I already planned my next birthday party with some pasta, burritos, tandoori, and pizza, but I will definitely spice it up. In my music mix, of course, because I'm happy to be in a utopia, a harmonious, multicultural society. Don't you all want to join me?